It is very unique when you compare us to other jurisdictions.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from Peter Jackson from The Telegram. Please go ahead.
Hi, I'm just looking for a little more clarity on the daycare measures being offered. It appears that home care, family or friends who can provide this are now have an incentive. There's going to be a $200 per child incentive for them to actually take that on. But with daycare operators, it looks like you're still hoping for some of them to open. And given their intransigence in the past, is there any incentive or disincentive that's going on with respect to them?
They're already being paid. Childcare operators have not seen any reduction to the revenue that comes from the provincial government, even though they are not operating. There's no children in those childcare spaces. So we've been able to support our essential workers. We must support our essential workers. These are people that go out the door every day to provide essential health care work and other services too, by the way. We have people out there in other areas of our province that are supplying essential goods and services to people to keep, our residents. Could be keeping them fed, could be keeping them, providing the services that they need. Our healthcare workers are, of course, a critical group included in all of this. So all we're saying is, let's work together, let's support those workers as they provide those essential services every single day. They get up in the mornings, they work late at night, and they should not have to worry about where their children are. They should be able to make sure that their children are in a safe spot, and if that means that we need some support for our child care operators, I think that's only fair. And we're willing to work with those employees if they can find other ways of working with families and friends, people trusted that they would trust, their neighbors maybe, and we'll support them exclusive of the operators, supply them, provide them with $200 a week if they can provide those arrangements. If not, in a very small number of children, we're asking our child care operators to work with us so that we can support our essential workers.
Okay, thank you. We have a transportation worker who noticed that at the gathering place in St. John's where they're handing out meals, a lot of their clients are not distancing at all. They tend to be kind of commingling together. And a lot of these people are kind of vulnerable population. They might not have access to electronics or the media, that sort of thing. Is there any way that you're reaching out to get the government messages and the government orders to people who might be in that sort of situation?
We are very conscious that there are groups, and the gathering place is one, but not the only one, of individuals who are vulnerable. We have a special group within our department and across departments actually involving CSSD, Disability Policy Office, and folks such as that, who are actually looking at how we can do this. I sent a letter yesterday, I think, or the day before, to the gathering place, giving them some additional funding. We're looking through children, seniors and social development around making sure that children, for example, who would have got school meals, for example, through Kids Eat Smart or through the school lunch program, can also be accommodated as well. It is difficult with people who have challenges to get them to appreciate some of the constraints that Dr. Fitzgerald and the current situation have had to place on us. And obviously, it's going to take a little bit of sympathy and compassion, I think, to work through some of those difficulties. But if the gathering place or indeed any other organisation comes to our group, we will certainly give them a very sympathetic ear and see what we can do on a very practical basis to help them with that.
Okay, thank you. And I do have a follow, but it's kind of a follow to someone else's question. That is, I'm looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. Regardless of economic situation, what signs would actually indicate to you that some orders can be relaxed at some point down the road, and which ones would you relax first?
I think that would be a question that we in the department would discuss very actively with Dr. Fitzgerald's team. The facts of the case are, I think this is way premature for that. And what the situation might be in July and what the global situation might be by then will determine very much how we would approach that. We have taken the view from the outset that this epidemic, this pandemic, will be a long haul. And we've had some criticism around some of the things that we have not done around keeping what we would regard as services that are crucial open. And the reason we've done that is whilst you can do without a car repair shop for a weekend, you cannot do without it over a 3 to 4 month period. So it's going to be context, it's going to be day by day, but we're at the start of this yet. We've not even hit the surge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from Drew Brown from The Independent. Please go ahead.
Hey, thank you. Ben Murphy took some of my material while I was in the queue, but that's okay. Basically, so I'm very happy to hear that there's going to be some pharmaceutical support for seniors in the months ahead. I was wondering if the province has any plans for assistance for people who, say, have been laid off and lose access to work-based drug coverage plans.
So there are drug coverage plans right now for people. If you look at the amount of prescription drugs that they would need based on their income. So, the minister just touched on a few of those just a few minutes ago, and can elaborate a little further. But we have a number of programs available to support those individuals or those families that would have excessive drug costs based on their income. So these are available, and also we have programs with inside government who have seen drastic decreases in salaries through income support and so on.